Ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live from the Lucky Dog studio in a hidden location somewhere in the upper Midwest of the United States of America, it's a brother making his own way but with all the wrong opinions. Welcome to the Morning Night Live with your host, the one and only P-Dog Knight.
Well. Shall we start this thing? Of course we shall. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Morning Night Live. I'm your host, Marty, also known as P-Dog Night on the internet. Welcome back to the P-Dog Night channel, where we wonder, does the Secret Service director think we're friggin' stupid? You know, if you haven't been paying attention or reading a little bit, they've been caught in many lies about this whole Pew Pew event at the Trump rally, and it's pretty funny. I mean, the idea that this couldn't be well, they keep saying the word. People keep saying the words "inside job." It depends on what you consider inside. But it always reminds me of that Chuck Schumer quote that if the intelligence community, if you piss them off, they have 6 ways of Sunday to get to you. And the more I watch this, I'm like, all of these stupid stuff they did just doesn't make sense. This loner kid. So that's still on my mind. And also the RNC is on my mind. This was kind of fun. Now it was interesting reactions from different people, because I just saw this as, just a fun thing. Terry Moran, or whatever his name is, I don't know his last name, reigniting his Hulk Hogan character, which he's, keeps in character. And it was just a fun thing to do at the RNC. And, all of the Gen X and the young boomers, I mean, and even some millennials, probably really just appreciated the fun of that. It takes this, the stuffiness out of the RNC that you normally expect, because we don't have a lot of celebrities that of note, because anytime a celebrity decides that they're going to be on the right, they get nobody wants to deal with them, so they don't become celebrities anymore. And they like Kid Rock. I mean, Kid Rock rocked the house apparently last night, like he does, but it's Kid Rock, and he's kind of persona non grata amongst the celebrity crowds. You know what I mean? So I thought it was great that Hulk Hogan showed up and in character and did his thing, and then Trump's speech. I haven't listened to all of it, but I've seen some of it, and he seemed fairly more humble than you're used to seeing Donald Trump. And it was, it was kind of a nice thing. And also his message of unity, which probably won't resonate with all the people who just, despise him, still was a pretty good message. And, the people you got to talk to are the people who haven't either made a decision or said, I can't deal with this Democrat shit anymore. So I want to look at Trump, and I want to see if he'll be, less divisive, and it really was. So there's a lot of stuff that we could talk about, but I'm kind of going to leave it up to you in the chat. I haven't even opened links today. I'm going to go through the Explore tab with things that are trending. By the way, if you work at any kind of company and you haven't figured out that whether or not anything there works that needs a computer, you might want to check that. The banks and airlines and all kinds of shit shut down with this big computer glitch with the update with a company called CrowdStrike. Now, if you remember, you may remember that name. If that name rings a bell to you, CrowdStrike was the company that was kind of deeply involved in all this DNC, Hillary Clinton, the leaked emails from the DNC, and they're also the ones who supposedly found that there was some Russian stuff going on in interference or whatever when it came to the DNC emails that showed that they were screwing over Bernie Sanders. If you remember that was CrowdStrike. And now CrowdStrike apparently is still a very large company that does some kind of cybersecurity shit, and they messed up. And so when I went into my job this morning, several of the workstations that we use when we're doing auditing and scanning, whatever, several of them were not functioning because there was this blue screen of death update on the screen, and we're like, oh, well, I hope it doesn't kill the whole day. Fortunately for us, not all of our computers, only a handful of those computers were affected. It just happened to be 2 of the stations that I went to work at. So anyway, that's happening. What else is happening? Well, there's a bunch of stuff, but before we get into anything too deep, I want to say good morning to everybody, like I normally do. So let's get to that. First in the chat today is my favorite Canadian Jaeger pony. How about you, brother? Hey, you get the bell. Wow, that was kind of light, wasn't it? Could you guys hear that? That would seem, maybe I just turned it. Would I turn one of these knobs down too much or something? I didn't hear that. Oh, because maybe I don't have my volume up. There we go. That's just my own sec. Also, has Johnny Boomer Tech showed up yet? He's late today, and I just wanted to see. There he is. He's there. Okay, cool. Also, I want to start making, if it would help me greatly if we could make, Fridays $5 Fridays. If everyone could just, if you're able to drop a 5 in the spot in the Friday, we have some issues in our house and it would help a lot. So just I put a new alert in there somewhere. I think Johnny's gonna put something up. We'll see. Anyway, so good morning, Jaeger Pony. You edged out the man, Avocados Diablo, who is also here. Good morning, sir. Also, hello, JB, Mike Savage, Blarg, Jimmy Das Hotep. Also, good morning to Trippy Liberty. What's up, my brother? Good morning. Our friend Tyler F. Amazing Disgrace is here. And Rick Ashbringer, too. And Willie will stay here. And Jesse Leon, good morning. Kara Soldiers in the house. Lord Stanhope. Special K on acid. Unacceptable views. Sydney Oberg, what up, Sydney? How you doing? Good morning also to, is that everybody? That's close. Oh, yep. Oh, Black Hebrew Israelite.
That's right.
Good morning, and Anil In. And that looks like everybody so far. So today, what's the What's the who's AD? Oh, AD losing his power. No, he just, every once in a while, something glitches out on him, and it just is what it is. So it's all good. Anyway, so let's see what's happening in the world. Now, I already talked about the little computer glitch thing. I didn't open any links today, but I do want a couple things that are trending though. Whoopi Goldberg is trending, and so. Because look, there's a whole bunch of stuff about the RNC, but I'm going to do the Whoopi Goldberg one because she's trending number 3 on X, the app formerly known as Twitter. Because now some are framing this as her mocking Donald Trump's 17-year-old granddaughter, and I'd like you to decide if that's how you feel what she did here. So let me open this up real quick. What happened there? Hang on. Oh, there it is. Okay, there we go. All right, let's now I don't know if Jesus Christ. I don't know if that she's necessarily Maddie's in the house. Hi, Maddie. I don't know if she's necessarily. Well, let's just see. I'm gonna let you decide. Here's the clip that people are putting out there. This is not the whole clip either, I don't think.
For me, I have a lot of faith in the American people.
Okay.
I don't know very many men who want to be talked to the way that this man has been talking to men in his audience. I don't know any women, and I know I
didn't know what she meant by that.
His grandchild was up on the thing, and they're trying to humanize him and change your idea about who this guy is.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Trying to humanize him? Is it just me, or did Whoopi Goldberg just imply that Donald Trump's not human? Because, look, I don't care how much of a jackass you might think Donald Trump is. And I personally, I've always said he's a jackass. But again, I am fully on board this time with Donald Trump, like I was in 2020. It was in 2016 I was a never Trumper. I mean, I've long recovered from that. But, and also, I don't care if you are a Trump supporter or not. That's not the point. Donald Trump has always been known as a fairly generous kind of philanthropic kind of guy, and he's given a cause. He's gotten a lot of. There's all kinds of stories out there of him doing nice things for people, and including Whoopi, who likes to call him a racist, including for black people. Remember, back when Jesse Jackson ran for president in the 80s, Donald Trump supported him. Not necessarily, I don't know if he's a candidate, but I know he supported him. Donald Trump did, when Jennifer Hudson had a tragedy in her family, he put her whole family up in a hotel for free just because, he was doing a nice gesture for a woman who lost someone in her family. When, they found a squatter, so to speak, hiding in one of his buildings, and Donald Trump basically allowed her to live in one of the apartments in this building for free for 9 years. So, and that was a black woman too. So Whoopi, the idea that you have to humanize Donald Trump, you just don't want to. In fact, I'm going to guess that before Donald Trump ever ran for president, you probably liked Donald Trump. I'm going to guess you did. And I thought he was a blowhard back in the 80s. He's a braggadocio, whatever. But he said, he did some good things too. And he truly was one of the people who made New York a better place with all the shit that he built and bought and renovated and whatever. So, what do you mean humanize him? Okay, too much talk about that. Let's move on.
Fall for that.
Trump is talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, fall, and you're not going to fall for him being humanized. Oh my God, his granddaughter loves him and thinks he's a nice man. Oh gosh, you're not going to fall for that.
The child was up on the thing, and they're trying to humanize him and change your idea about who this guy is. Don't fall for that.
Because you hate him. You despise and hate. The hate in your heart hardens your heart so much, you might as well grab a rock off the street. That's how hard your heart is right now. Your hate for Donald Trump. That's a you problem. That's a you problem. Now, I do want you to notice, while she's talking, there's one point here, you got to look at Joy Behar when she's talking. And I got to find it here. Okay, this is it. I'm going to try to freeze frame it when you see Joy Behar in this.
And I don't know very many men who want to be talked to the way that this man has been talking to men in his audience.
Oh, by the way, the question was, do you think he was mocking? I don't think she was mocking Trump's granddaughter. I really don't. That's my opinion. I don't think so.
I don't know any women, and I know his grandchild was up on the thing, and they're trying to humanize him and change.
Look at Joy. Now, watch Joy. And she's only on here for a second. But look at her face, boy. She's sorry.
Your idea
look
about
at her
who this guy
face.
is.
She hates. And so does Sonny. Look at Sonny looking all angry and shit. Sonny.
Don't fall for that.
Trump is talking about.
Yeah.
So anyway, there you go. That's why Whoopi Goldberg is trending. I do want to, let's see. Let me see something here. What else? Did anyone put any more of this clip? Oh, shut up. Oh. So anyway, wait, what? Why is Lou Dobbs in the Whoopi trending topics? This is the segment that got Lou Dobbs fired from Fox News. He interviewed U.S. Postal Service whistleblower who drove 200,000 plus illegal ballots from New York to Pennsylvania during the 2020 election. Okay. None of these, it's the Whoopi Goldberg trending topics, and none of them are talking about Whoopi. What is going on here? Oh, wait a minute. This is Laverne Spicer. I don't know if you know who she is. She's just a black Republican woman. She says, Dear Whoopi Goldberg, you need to shut right the fuck up about some damn they're trying to humanize Donald Trump. Oh, bitch, is he a motherfucking human way more than your dumbass is? Or he is a motherfucking human way more than your dumbass is. If Donald Trump want to have his grandkids on stage, it ain't none of your motherfucking business. Oh my goodness. We have our first sponsor of the day. Jimmy Dots Hotep, thank you, my friend. You are the new Streamlabs Superstar sponsor of the day. I'm gonna read this letter real quick first. Well, no, let's do this. I'm gonna let you interrupt here. Whoopi just saying he is sad the bullet missed like the rest of them. They don't care about dialing it back anything. No, they don't. They don't give a fuck about dialing back anything. So anyway, let me read this letter because this is a great letter. I'm going to start over because it's just so entertaining. It's so entertaining. Dear Whoopi Goldberg, you need to shut right the fuck up about some damn trying to humanize Donald Trump. Bitch, he is a motherfucking human, way more than your dumbass. If Donald Trump want to have his grandkids on stage, it ain't none of your motherfucking business, witch. His family loves him. America loves him. Only fucked in the head liberals like you don't get it. Y'all asses running scared now because people are waking up to your lies. People are seeing Donald Trump as a human being who almost died because of y'all and your lies. Whoopsie. I've been black 10 years less than you, but I'm as black as you. Donald Trump ain't no motherfucking threat to me. He's exactly the kind of president America wants and needs. Whatever the globalist scum are paying you or blackmailing you with, you need to take the hit and stop scaring your own damn people. P.S. Massa would have loved your black ass on the plantation. Oh, damn. She went there. You would have been the one holding all the slaves back from revolting and taking back their freedom. God damn. I don't I would, let's just say I would have chosen a little bit different language than that. But it does kind of works, you know what I mean? So anyway, all right, let me fix something real quick here because I don't know why that did that. That shouldn't have. I don't know where you got the Ric Flair. By the way, did you notice my alerts are back? And somewhere in there, you're going to get the correct alert. Oh, wait, this is... Okay, that's the right one. Did you see that? That was a little Ric Flair. I got a bunch of cool ones that are... Some of them aren't new. But one of these little things that Johnny puts up here will tell you which ones... which dollar amounts do what, sort of. Let me just figure this out, though. Because now I'm a little upset that Ric Flair one didn't work right. Hang on, let me check it. So that's this one. Ooh. Oh, that's why it's not done the right thing. Here, let me do this. At least because that's my $100 alert. And I got all excited for a second, like someone put $100 in the damn tip jar, and I'm like, that wasn't it. I'm like, wait, who's dropping $100? But that was the wrong one. All right, so we're good. We're back on track here. Okay, there you go. So anyway, if you want to see some of the new alerts, drop some dollars in the tip jar. And it is $5 Friday, so, you can do that too. Thank you for the big bullet, Jimmy Das Hotep. All right, let's get into, let's find something else to talk about here because Whoopi was trending, and that's okay. But, and today I'm not even going to put the links to the trending topics. Let's see, what else? Oh, Evan Gershkovich. You know who that is, right? Evan Gershkovich is the Wall Street Journal journalist that is over on trial in Russia. He was sentenced, holy shit. He was sentenced to 16 years in a Russian prison. Now, this is after a wrongful conviction, which is true. A real journalist persecuted for no reason. All of those who cried for Julian Assange should be in the streets for Evan Gershkovich. I agree. I'm more than happy to, I don't know the word shill, but, Evan Gershkovich should not be in a Russian prison. So anyway, he's been found guilty of espionage in Russia, sentenced to 16 years in prison, a ridiculous sham process that wrongly convicted an American reporter. I stand with Evan today, and always we will not stop speaking out until he is free. I wonder how long he'll be in Russian prison after Donald Trump is elected, because I don't know. Wait, what? You better not get rid of all that hot little ass shooting the rifle, Marty. Oh, no, that was supposed to be the 5.56. The 5.56 is supposed to be the rifle girl. So anyway, that sucks for Evan Gershkovich. May he, you got to wish him well and hope everything's okay. Trump Mania 2024 is trending. Now, that's because one Hulk Hogan joined the RNC last night, and so he was talking about Trump-mania. That you know what to do when the Trump-mania rolls right over you. And so this trending topic, their guy, Jack Black, our guy, Hulk Hogan. Now, look, I don't give a shit about celebrities, honestly, but it was entertaining to watch Hulk Hogan do his little shtick on the on the stage. Here's the example of what happened with Mr. Hulk Hogan at the RNC last night. This was part of his speech, and it was very in character for the man. Here we go.
It happened last week when they took a shot at my hero.
Oh, what happened?
And they tried to kill the next president of the United States. Enough was enough. And I said, let Trumpomania run wild, brother. Let Trumpomania rule again. Let Trumpomania make America great again.
All right, so anyway, that would be this. You realize Hulk Hogan is 70 years old? Still looking pretty good for a 70-year-old man. But anyway, that's why Trumpomania is trending. Now, a lot of people... wait, what's this? Me in the voting booth. Now, some people were ridiculing this as if this was something real, saying, oh my God, if the people in foreign countries saw this, they would just be appalled or wondering whatever. Now, and this person, I think Joe Biden needs to have The Rock at his conference, and then the whole thing gets settled in the Survivor Series of September. No, I think, look, The Rock is kind of middling and stays out of politics now. He got in trouble for kind of speaking his mind about politics last time. And so, why are these all random? Okay, we'll take it. Thank you, Avocados Diabli. Here, for those who asked for it. That was the wrong one too. Why are all my alerts screwed up already? This is very annoying. But anyway, thank you, Avocados Diabli, who says here, for those who asked for it, yes, that would be the Shake Weight Girl. Let me see. Just what the hell? Now I'm getting pissed. Did these all reset to random? Streamlabs is fucking with me. I tell you, they are fucking with me. Thank you, Avocados Diabli, for the response to the show. Greatly appreciate it. All right, let me look at my alert box here. What the hell was that? Okay, we got, okay, tips. There we go. All right, now, why did that do that? That should have been Shake 3. Okay, and again, randomly. Jesus Christ. Okay, we're going to do this again, to at least 20. There we go. That's what it's supposed to be. It's not random. Donation amount. Yes, there you go. Okay, that one's good. That one's good. That one's good. I'm just fixing them all right now. Okay, 556 is fixed. Here, in fact, I'll even, this is for you, GD, just so you can be happy. Oh, wait, that ain't it. Hang on. Whoops, hang on. Oh, that didn't do it. Hang on. I'll try it again. Here. Is that the one you're talking about? All right, that's the one you were. I know the music doubled up. That was weird. All right, that one worked good. That one's good. I don't know why a couple of them reset to random, because some are exact amount and some are. Okay. All right, we're back. Okay, that's good. Everything's good. All right, it's driving me crazy. All right, what funny? Her character humanized a Borg in Star Trek Next Generation. Yes, she did. Rest in peace, Lou Dobbs. Yeah. Oh, you know who? Oh my gosh, you know who else? This saddened me just because I'm one of the old enough people to recognize this. Bob Newhart passed away. Let's do that. Bob Newhart. And a lot of people were playing some of his funniest bits on the internet. I can't really do that. Great ending in the history of situational comedy. Thank you, Bob Newhart. Remember when Conan locked Bob Newhart in an airtight container so the Emmys wouldn't run over 3 hours? Still maybe the funniest thing I've ever seen on the awards show. Okay. Rest in peace, Bob Newhart. From the beginning, he had this fresh approach to stand-up that was more like a one-man sketch. When Bob hosted Saturday Night Live in '95, Norm Macdonald wrote the sketch for him. Norman obviously studied those old stand-up efforts. Perfect fit. One of the just a funny comedic actor, and his stand-up was so dry but so funny. And rest in peace, Bob Newhart. Okay, there we go. All right, let's get back to some of the trending topics again, and we'll go into some other things. By the way, BG, isn't it great? Melania Dodge's kiss. That's of course they would put that one up there. So Melania Trump showed up at the RNC last night, which they were thinking that she would not do. And a lot of people are also talking about Donald Trump's 90-minute convention speech, fact-checked and found wanting, according to basically because CNN decided to fact-check Donald Trump's speech. Donald Trump delivered a 90-minute speech to the Republican National Convention, which was criticized for its numerous false claim and misleading statements. Fact-checking efforts revealed more than 20 false claims in the speech, including references to various pop culture figures and international leaders. The speech was described as dishonest by several media outlets and commentators. Yes, Daniel Dale from CNN, who is a Trump-hating fool. Here's what I'm curious about. If, perchance, the sundowner addled one does end up being the nominee for the Democrats, I'm curious how much of his speech will be fact checked, because they certainly people didn't seem a whole lot interested in fact checking his debate performance. They talked about how bad it was, but they didn't fact check it like they did with Trump. And there were a lot of lies in that, just straight out exaggeration lies, just like everybody else, right? But good point, Plague Checker Zach. What's up? But he did a 90-minute speech, and it was half teleprompter and half off the cuff, where he just ad-libbed. So, sometimes you get in trouble when he ad-lib because his facts are usually exaggerations, whatever. But whatever. By the way, good to see you, Plague Trucker Zach. Tim Gersh is in the house. I see you got the Hogan thumbnail. I know that guy in real life, man. I hate that drunk. Do you? Yeah, I hear he's not the nicest person in person. I met him once in one of those lines where you go and shake hands, whatever, and it was very brief. The funny thing to me about Hulk Hogan, at least, and it's kind of like wrestling in general. Do you know that they exaggerate the heights of a lot of the wrestlers and the size of a lot of wrestlers? They always said, Hogan's 6'7", 6'8", or whatever, and 350 pounds of muscle, blah, 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 blah. Dude's about 6'4", maybe. Or he might be, he barely 6'5", maybe. Because he's not much taller than me, like barely. Like I'm almost eyeball to eyeball with him when I met him. And then there was also the Big Boss Man. Remember him? Anyone remember the Big Boss Man? They used to say that he was 6'6". Dude's about 6'2". I ran into him. We went to a wrestling event. I've been to one wrestling event in my life. It was in Des Moines, Iowa. Big Boss Man was one of the featured wrestlers in that match because he was a big time thing. And they always said, he's 6'6", and blah, blah, blah. Dude is shorter than me. Dude, and it's funny because when I saw him, I was almost right next to him. And I was taken aback by how short he was. And and part of it is he wears these the wrestling boots that had about 2 inches extra on him too, and he was still shorter than me. And what came out of my mouth is like, wow, you're short. And he glared at me he gave me one of these. And I was just laughing because I was like, dude, I'm like, wow, you're a lot shorter than I thought you'd be. He just gave me the dirtiest look. Holy shit. Oh, he tried to punch you? Really? The Iron Sheik was 2'5". No, he wasn't. The Iron Sheik was, I don't know, he's probably over 6 feet. The other thing too, the only other wrestler that I have a connection with is the Baron von Raschke. And when I was a kid, I just thought he was the scariest thing in wrestling because the AWA had the Baron and he had the claw in German, and he's always spittle coming out of his mouth and stuff. He's supposed to be this Germany goose-stepped like a fucking Nazi and shit. Baron von Raschke was just he was a wrestler. His name was Jim. He was a wrestler at Nebraska, and he played football at Nebraska. And when he graduated from college, he was a substitute teacher in the Omaha public school systems. He worked with my dad. And so my dad just knew him as Jim. I think his name's Jim. I think that's right. But yeah, Jim Rasky, he actually was 6'4". He was a tall dude. But yeah, no, they exaggerate the height of the wrestlers. Good morning. I said Keisha. Big Dave's in the house. GDSOB. And who else did I miss? Anybody? Yeah, good thing. All right. Anyway, thank you, Avocados Diablo, dropping another small bullet in the tip jar. Who says Andre the Giant was actually 3 midgets in the skin of a Frenchman? Yes, that is probably correct. Thank you for sponsoring the show. Actually, Andre actually was 7'2". He is, and may he rest in peace also. So anyway, yeah, so CNN's Daniel Dale was fact checking, and of course they never fact checked Joe Biden. If you didn't watch Trump's speech, here's a summary of how it went. It's a weird but pretty good speech. The past few weeks have gone as badly as they can possible for Democrats, and they're likely underdogs against Trump, regardless of whom they nominate. But the opportunity to reset the campaign with a non-Biden nominee is a twist of good fortune. Whoa! So he's confirming he thinks for sure Biden's out, because it's still a rumor. Although apparently someone's already writing the speech for him to bow out. Semi-retract this tweet. This speech is boring as fuck, but there are worse things politically speaking than being boring. Fully retract or rescind. Sometimes it seems like both parties are trying to throw this election. Okay, that's how he described the speech that was going on. I hear it was too long, and it was, he rambled a little bit. And so, oh, good Lord. The things that are trending on X are usually all the critics, their summaries are getting put up here, so whatever. All right, let's move on. What else should we talk about today? There's a lot of good stuff. What else is trending? Leave the world behind. Don't know what that is. Don Lemon's trending. Why is Don Lemon trending? What did he say that was stupid yesterday? Don Lemon said Michelle Obama is much better looking than Melania Trump. Okay, what does that have to do with anything? That's not from yesterday. Oh, good Lord. Why is he trending? Anybody? Did he say something stupid? Okay, did he really write this? What's the date? The 19th? Don Lemon. No, this is fake. It's parody. It's fake. Okay, it doesn't really say why Don Lemon's